Ahoy there, Mythgard fans. I'm Dead Broke Nerd, and I've got another fun deck for you guys today. I call this one Rush to the Grave. This is a aggro deck. It's actually fairly affordable in the grand scheme of things in terms of crafting materials and the types of rarities that are in the deck. In that I don't think there really needs to be any mythics in the list. But Rush to the Grave is utilizing some of the buffs to the purple cards that we received in the last patch and using them really as just a jumping off point for an aggressive red-purple, a deck that's been around for a while, but this one kind of plays in a different light, and I think you guys will enjoy looking at it. So just to start, there were several great buffs for purple, but one of the coolest ones I think is Emperor Koi, and really that is where we are kind of starting our headspace for this. So when you play it, it's a 3/4 for 4 now. It gives the top minion in your deck +2/+2 permanently. That permanently is really important for a couple of reasons, but I'll just leave you with that permanently and go over to the +2/+2 buff, because when you have 4 Racer and Shadows, 3 Panic Raiders, 4 Ironbelly Wyverns, 4 Daring Trapezists, and 2 Wings of Abaddon, it's pretty likely you're going to land that buff on a rush creature, which can be absolutely devastating to your opponent, who already is put on the back foot by the aggressiveness of the deck, when all of a sudden you play an overstatted 4/4 Daring Trapezist and are actually making some good trades with it to free up your other creatures to attack. So it's a really strong card. We're running 3 copies, and I just think it's super cool to pair with all these rush creatures. The other reason why Emperor Koi is really cool, the permanently side of things, is the other big thing that we're using this deck for. It's the front logo card or whatever for the deck for me. It's 5 Spirit Gate. First off, the art is kind of dope. But second, when you create a non-ephemeral minion in this lane, you may return a minion in your boneyard with a lower mana cost than the created minion to your hand and make it an ephemeral spirit. Okay, so first off, if for some reason you were able to buff your let's say your Daring Trapezist +2/+2 permanently, right? With your Emperor Koi. Well, later in the game, if you drop a Panic Raider onto a 5 Spirit Gate, you can go and get that Daring Trapezist back from the grave, and it keeps that +2/+2. So that's the way that permanently works. But even with 5 Spirit Gate without the buffs from Emperor Koi, it's really, really strong in that it's giving you a little bit of extra mileage when you play your creatures down. And because we're going with Rainbow's End and putting a couple other enchantments in the deck, you can throw it away early and don't worry about burning it, because it's possible for you to redraw it off of Rainbow's End later in the game. We're running Misfortune just because it's a really good card to pair with things like Racer and Shadow. Steam Bun has gotten some new changes. I think they're really cool, even though I haven't really used it. Basically, all they did was add one more ability, which is that you can spend 2 and an action and add another Steam Bun to your hand. And so the reason that can be really good is if you top deck Steam Bun in the late game, you can play it, clone it, play that one, sacrifice both of them. It's like 5 mana to do all of that stuff, but it ends up getting you 2 new cards and 2 Squire Pikes in your hand. And by the way, those Squire Pikes can be absolutely relevant, so keep an eye on that to really factor into the gameplay. Plus, it can kind of help with armor creatures, which I've seen actually an awkward amount of times recently. Unusual amount, I'll say. Racer and Shadow, and then Pocket Instance. I absolutely love Pocket Instance in these Rainbow's End decks, because you can run 4 of them, you can throw them out, but it actually got a buff, and I already liked the card, which gives a creature Alpha Strike and +1 attack while they're on it, but it goes away after they fight another minion. So you can actually tempo this out now and put some creatures on and just start attacking face for an extra +1. Or if you're in the middle of the game and you need to make a trade and you don't want your creature to die, Pocket Instance is the perfect tool for you. And since it's an enchantment, you burn it early. You get it back later. It's a great, great card for this deck. The red package is fairly straightforward, with the exception of the fact that we're running Orpheum of Horrors and the red carnival to fill out our enchantment package. Now, there are a couple other enchantments you could consider running out of purple. So you have, I think it's Grandma Mang's Tea House, and that's a really nice card. I'll say, let's see, crafting. It's not showing up. Doesn't matter. that's a really nice mythic enchantment for you to put in. There's also the 3 mana, and I can't ever remember what it's called, that gives +1/+1 and warded. You could run those, but I really like Red Carnival because I think it synergizes well with our dying creatures and stuff like that, having rush and using those to clear things out, and then buffing to to make up for it. Red Carnival's pretty good. People have seen this before. It's nothing new, but we're running these instead of those other purple ones. Orpheum of Horrors is actually quite interesting because normally I don't like to see it, but it can give you some really great combos, especially with things like Racer and Shadow, and Steam Bun to help finish off trades and deal a little bit of extra damage to the opponent's face. Ironflesh Performer is just a 1-drop that we're putting in to have more 1-drops to play on one. You could even consider putting another one of these. I think you could drop an Ironbelly Wyvern and maybe add another Ironflesh Performer, but I really do like the extra rush, so I have gone the greedier route and put all 4 in. Panic Raider, of course, is excellent when you can get it buffed from Emperor Koi, and I'm pretty much done routing. I think this deck is super cool. I think there's definitely some things you can do to improve it. Some mythics you could probably add and incorporate in here. But the mythics I do have, Misfortune and Oak of Dodona, aren't necessary. They're good cards, and they increase the power level of this deck, but they aren't, this deck doesn't totally rely on them. So if you're looking for, a deck to play with some of the cards you already have, there's only, 4 rares or gold cards or whatever we call them, and 2 mythics, and these mythics aren't necessary. The rares probably are, but a lot of this is commons and uncommons. So give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the video, be sure to, like the video, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's one of the best ways to help me out as a content creator. The last thing I want to leave you with is a giveaway. So the first 2 people, the first 2 people who comment with the scientific name of the koi fish will each receive 10 pack codes of Mythgard. When you do post, if you're hoping to win those packs, be sure to let me know whether you prefer Twitter or Discord to get in touch with you. Those are the only 2 real ways I'm comfortable talking to people and getting them their pack code. So Discord or Twitter, let me know which in the comments, and hopefully you guys can win some pack codes. Let's go ahead and get in this game. I really think you guys are going to like it. This is an interesting opening hand, to say the least. We've got triple Racer and Shadows. We have no enchantments to burn. I don't know why it took me a long time to think of the word for enchantment. Okay, they burn a Shinobi of Winds. They're probably on some sort of aggro build. Here's a 5 Spirit Gate. That's a great burn for us. It's also a great card, but we don't need it at this stage. We're going to go ahead and put down a Steam Bun. We'll put it over here. Pick up a Squire Pike. Love it. Future turns, we're probably looking at Ironflesh and maybe a Racer and Shadow 2. Let's see. So we would be able to add another Steam Bun. I'm intrigued by these changes, and I haven't really gotten to the point where I'm using that second one, or that extra 2 mana, but I think it makes Steam Bun a way less crummy top deck, because you can basically create more Steam Buns, cycle them, and add Squire Pikes to the hand as you go. So it kind of gives you a nice little hand refill if you top deck it and have a ton of mana, which I kind of like. Let's see what this guy does here. Let's see. Poxspringer's in this deck too, so there's Shinobi of Wind and Poxspringer. Good to keep in mind. There's the Jade Puma. That is agile. Like we discussed, I'm fairly certain this is an aggro deck. I think, and I hate to say it, I do think I need to burn the Wyvern. And I think what we're going to end up doing is playing Ironflesh here. And then we're going to Racer and Shadow this Jade Puma. Now, there's an interesting choice here, which is I could put down another Steam Bun with my Leprechaun's coin. I'm leaning towards not doing that because Leprechaun's Coin can enable some Racer and Shadow plays on top of, you know, stronger tempo. But really the biggest concern I have is simply we kind of burn some of our bigger stuff. That's the Yana virus. Oh, I hate that right now. At the end of its turn, or upon demise. So we're going to lose our Steam Bun here unless we sacrifice it to draw a card. And I think I'm good with doing that. So we'll sacrifice this and draw a card. Pick up another Muttonmorphosis. We're probably not going to need 2 of them. We'll burn 1. And we'll throw down the Steam Bun, I guess. It's, well, I suppose we could kill the maze with a Racer and a Pike. Let's do that.
Leave it all on the track.
So we'll kill that maze. We lose our Racer. It's fine. It's fine. Lantern Colossus gets burned. This has been a very low tempo game. We're not really hitting our curve particularly well. We're not hitting our reds to get this ironbelly wyvern out, which just feels really crummy. I think we're gonna end up playing another Racer and Shadow. This is rough, guys. I think we burn the oof. But if we pick up a red, we just play whatever that red is, right? We could Steam Bun and cycle. It's 2 mana to cycle. And then we could Racer and Shadow. Okay. I'm good with that. So we'll go Steam Bun. Pick up a Squire Pike. We will sacrifice it and draw a card. Pick up an Emperor Koi. That's way better. Let's burn something here. Let's burn... We're looking at either Misfortune or the Muttonmorphosis. We can't burn the Koi. We don't want to burn the... We'll burn the Wyvern. Yeah. Alright. Racer and Shadow is going to come down with a Squire Pike. Just in case. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Oh, but I'm glad we did it because it is a Shinobi of Wind which has 3 defense. So that was good on us. This game's going so slowly. It's not good. We need to pick up some Panic Raiders. We just need a little more card draw here. It's a Jade Puma. And a Venom Fang Mutant right in the middle of the board where it can react. Got to keep an eye on the fact that they have an Impel here. To try to move him around, and Venom Fang Mutant did get that +1 defense buff. That 1/4 is kind of awesome. Let's put an Emperor Koi over here. We won't burn, but I could play an Ironflesh Performer 2. If there's a time to play it, it would be now. Misfortune seems important, and so does Muttonmorphosis. But they're getting to the point now where they're going to start getting their heavy hitters that Muttonmorphosis won't affect. So I think I'm going to burn this. We're going to hold the coin, I guess. And we'll do this, and we're going to do this because if they want to impel, move, and swing, they can. Oh, we just picked up Pocket Instance. Pocket Instance is going to be huge for us. It gives us a burn that can recycle. Balance. Draw a card for every minion your opponent controls. So they're picking up 2 cards here. That's some good resource extension. Alright, there's another probably Shinobi of Air. That's pretty bad. Pick up a 4/4 Daring Trapezist, though, is pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll play the... I could Pocket Instance to make sure it doesn't die. Swinging for 5. This Venom Fang Mutant didn't move to react to anything. So I'm thinking I could also go... I could go, let's see, 2... so I do have enough if I went Daring Trapezist, Misfortune... Oh, no, I don't. That would be 5. I need 7. So I'd have to burn the Pocket Instance, which doesn't make any sense. Well, it does in that it cycles it back in the deck. So what I'm thinking, guys, is I'm thinking I go Daring Trapezist trade... It's a 3 mana. It's almost certainly going to be the Shinobi. And then I was thinking about going... I think I'll Misfortune this now. Yeah, okay. So here we go. Daring Trapezist. Swing. As we thought, it was that. I can go... Burn, that takes me to 4. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to run out of cards. It'll be fine, but it'll sort of spread our stuff out a little bit better too. We're going to move. We're going to go here. We're going to Leprechaun's Coin. We're going to Misfortune. We're going to trade. We're going to swing for 3. And we do get the Misfortune back. So, okay, we spread our guys out, so Yanavirus isn't going to quite be as damaging to us. We've got 4 things out. That's a Misanthropia, and that's probably the game. I mean, the reality is we had such a slow start. We were not getting our bodies down. Racer and Shadow's not going to do enough. We'll swing for 0. We'll pass. We can't play the Racer right now. It's another maze. Okay. Pick up Wings of Abaddon. I mean, Wings can come over here. Smack that. And then we'll just pass. We definitely need to pick up like a Panic Raider. Like ASAP. Orbital Jamming Satellite. Interesting. Gonna give a minion suppressed. And the Yanavirus comes out. Oh, God, that's awful. Another maze to draw more cards. I mean, he's run out of cards too, but hey, there's a wyvern. We needed that. We're going to drop the wyvern. Swing for 3. We're going to pass. Now we're basically on top decking prowess here. Meso Libre is going to get the stun. We do have the Misfortune Racer and Shadow here, though, to remove it and keep our wyvern in the game. That's the jamming satellite's going to suppress my guy for some reason. Muttonmorphosis is super not helpful right now. All right, Racer and Shadow.
Leave it all on the track.
Leave it all on the track. Wait, so he's suppressed. Why did he suppress the stun? That's kind of odd to me. Just gave me 3 damage by suppressing this, and I just don't understand why he did it. Maybe they wanted me to trade. But then why wouldn't they? It just doesn't make sense. Balance is going to cycle 1 card for 1. I mean, that basically means nothing. There's a Poxbringer. Kind of sucks. How many souls are they at here on Journey? Just 2. Panic Raider, yes! We needed this so bad. Oh, we needed this so bad. Okay, here we go. Great. Pop, give me a card. There's another Panic Raider. That's great. Oh, that's real great. Okay, so we'll pass. Panic Raider into Panic Raider is going to keep us afloat. We are going to need to pick up some bigger bodies here, but, you know. Okay, Lantern Colossus. Great. Love it. Lantern Colossus, good. Okay. So Panic Raider is going to come over here. We're also going to Steam Bun. We're going to go ahead and sacrifice it and draw a card. I mean, I don't have to, but I think I should. That's a Wings. That's great. We'll go ahead and pick up a card by swinging here for 2. I don't want to swing for 3. We're going to force the move over here. And you know what? We'll go ahead and get this Orpheum of Horrors down. I think our Misfortune timing is close to running out because we have the Muttonmorphosis. So if we burn Misfortune here, I can put the Orpheum of Horrors down. And I guess that's actually not that big of a deal, is it? I'd rather burn the Orpheum so we can hopefully get it back in the deck and draw it. Alright, we'll pass. They're going to go move, unless this is something special. But because right now the Immolation Cloak is going to finish this off if they go move. And then this is going to block off the other side of the board. Oh, they're not going to go move. They're going to push for a win? Okay. If you say so, but now I have this and I can just kill this. Yeah, I mean, well, this will die. So okay. Wings Misfortune. I can also just Muttonmorphosis it this turn. So that's, well, let's draw first. Yeah, let's draw first. I suppose if I played Wings down, I would have gotten a little bit more back there, but whatever. Oh, Pocket Instance, Wings, Misfortune. And that leaves our Muttonmorphosis. That's 1, 4, 8. I need to burn a card. I don't want to burn any cards. So it's Muttonmorphosis. Wait, why is this? Oh, 5 or less? Oh, right. Right. Okay, so it's misfortune wings. I could go, yeah, so it's misfortune. And I'm going to let them get a card here. Yeah, I got to let them get a card here. All right. Bop. We pick our misfortune back up, and we pass. Picking up Orpheum of Horrors. These are not helping. They picked up a Shinobi because that was one of their last things. They draw the card here. Oak is going to be nice. Oh my, they got double Shinobis down. That's pretty rough. We do have the Emperor Koi. We can play Emperor Koi and Oak. That might just take us... That might just get us back to where we need to be. Stealth, Ephemeral, and Swift. So they can move over and attack. So, alright. We want to put up blockers here to defend against both of these. Now that this doesn't have teleport, they can't go the impel teleport route, which I'm glad about. So it's going to be Oak here, because this might be the retaliation one. Because if they move... I gotta burn something. I think I gotta burn Misfortune. So it's gonna be Oak, Koi. So Emperor Koi just buffed the top creature by 2. We pass. We pick up an Orpheum, which we don't care about. We just care about burning it to keep cycling cards. Like, that's what these aggro decks with Rainbow's End are really nice about is, you know, you don't have to, theoretically, if you're picking these up, you don't have to burn your creatures. And you're hopefully getting a little bit more card draw. Okay, so why, though? Your defender's in the way. Like, why? I think that just might have been a for funsies because they were playing everything out anyways. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So we can make this trade. We could muttonmorphosis it. But either way, we can actually play down these all of our pocket instances and stuff and really mess them up. I think we want to keep... I'm trying to decide if we want to keep our Emperor Koi alive. No, we want to keep this afloat. Because Alpha Strike means this won't get the demise. Yeah, so we're going to go Pocket Instance. We're going to swing here. I don't know why that would... so we'll swing here. Remove that. We'll swing... Oh, we have to swing here? Right, because that's Lurker or whatever. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play an Orpheum here. And I'm deciding if I want to play the Squire Pike too, because, I mean, it could be that 4/4. Yeah, just in case we'll play the Squire Pike. We'll trade... No, okay, it's a Shinobi of Wind as well. And then what we're going to do, lastly, is we're going to Muttonmorphosis this guy. We're holding on to that last one as best we can. But we really want to force our opponent. So this will deal 1 damage to all minions and players if they kill these, which is going to whittle them down and whittle their guys down too. So we'll pass. We pick up 5 Spirit Gate, which will be good if we can get a creature. We have to get a creature for this to be useful. Oh, they picked up another card off Maze. Okay, so they're going to get the trade here because the Maze died. I didn't think about that. That was probably a bit of a misplay. Going to kill off our Koi. That is going to damage and remove the sheep, though. So really what it's coming down to here is if we can pick up our... and we actually did 1 damage off of the Oak as well. Okay, here we go. So this will be nice. This is going to die. We're going to get a Divination. And we just need a creature to start messing up these guys. Okay. Oh, my lord. Are you serious? This is so awful. I mean, this is so unspeakably bad. I guess it's this one. Like, we have nothing to play here? My lord. Alright. So we're gonna have to play something to contest these guys. I could muttonmorphosis one of them, which I think I may have to do, because I'm gonna take 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't think I can afford to take 8 as opposed to 5. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Come on. He's picked up all of them this game, I think. 1, 2, 3, and one of them was ephemeral. Yeah, he's picked up all 4 of these Shinobi of Winds throughout the game. Come on, we gotta pick us up something big here. I think we had an Emperor Koi buff on something. Emperor Koi buffed itself. Okay, so this could swift over. So we're gonna put it here so that if it dies... Oh no, we can put it here. Okay, wait. Duh, we put it on the 5 Spirit Gate, and we go and we pick up, Panic Raider? Okay, so we put it here. And then, okay, we can pick one to pick up. If we pick up the Racer and Shadow, we can wipe their board. Oh no, we can't. If we pick up the Daring Trapezist, which is a 4/4, it's got to be the Daring Trapezist, right? It's this. And then we play the Trapezist. We go here. We clear it. And then do we pocket instance rotate that? No, we go ahead and we do this and move over so that this guy can't get past us and hit us for 2. And then we pass. Oh man, that was sweet. Okay, please don't pick up some nutty stuff. Oh, this is so... Oh, this is such a close and sweet game. Oh, he did the switcheroo. Okay, but if he hits this, he's gonna kill himself. He just killed his own guys. Yes. Orpheum of horrors. Oh, the horror. All right, if we pick up a creature here, we win the game. I'm pretty sure. That's a 4/4 Daring Trapezist. We're gonna put it here. We're going to pick up a 1-drop. It has to be... It's got to be the Racer and Shadow, right? I think so. We're going to make this trade. We're going to play the Pocket Instance. Actually, if I go Racer and Shadow here, it will deal 2 damage and then... Oh, it's banished. It doesn't die. Okay, so it's Pocket Instance. So we get the +1. We put the Racer and Shadow here. We trade there. We kill the maze. We get another Spirit Gate, which ain't great. That rhymed. Wait, did I just miss? I think I might have just... Because there's a one here and one here. I might have just missed lethal there. I might have just been able to go face with the Trapezist. That was probably dumb. Did he have full... Did he have a full lock? Oh, I think I did. Ha! I hope we win now. Oh, no. Immolation Cloak. That's pretty rough. That's a pretty great top deck from him. Well, you can see I haven't played with Mythgard in a little bit. But that's alright. Pocket Instance here. Or was this might have already been... No, that was already sitting there. I didn't miss lethal. Yeah, I didn't miss lethal. Okay. We do get a Pocket Instance, but... Oh, God, that's rough. I can move him over. Because that's the thing. If I move over and Pocket Instance, then I don't get the 1 damage from it dying. That was like the perfect pickup for him. Was that Lantern Colossus there? Okay. I think I have to go... Okay, because I gotta block it. He's got Overrun, too. And I can't move. So really, I just got a pocket instance and pass. And we'll just play the Spirit Gate down over here, I guess. Oh, man. What a frustrating turn of events. Hawkspringer, I'm taking 2. Okay, he's basically just blocking all the lanes. Is he going to push the 2 damage through this turn? Oh man, this is just going to come down straight to my top deck. I have like a couple top decks that can just win the game, but I also have a couple top decks that I just instantly lose. And we have had bad top decking today. Like the top decking has not been super in our favor here. So we do take that damage, passes through. We just need a creature, just like any creature. Yes. Okay, if we play the trapezist here, do I get? Can I win off this? Wait, if I play trapezist here and I pick up another racer, then I can play the racer. Oh no, but then it... Okay, hold on. If I go trapezist here, I pick up a racer. If I play the racer on the Orpheum and trade, I take this damage too. And then this guy comes in and kills me. So what I'm forced to do is play the trapezist here, clear, pull the racer, play the racer, and pass? No, play the ironflesh performer and pass. No, play the ironflesh performer on the 5-spirit gate, move it over, and no, because then I'll take the damage here. So I have to go... It's at the end of the turn. Blight 2. This has to die. I mean, I could go for the card cycle. Oh, that's it! That's it! Move over, swing, let's go! Woo! I haven't had a game like that in months! Dang. Oh my gosh, heart beating. That was the last second lethal find. Don't judge me for it taking the whole turn, but... Oh man. The Squire Pike off of the Steam Bun. It kills itself on the Orpheum. Takes him down to 3. Takes me to 1. Clears the guy out of the way. Buffs. Wins. Wow.